Hi there, I'm Mike. What I have for you today is another Loot Crate unboxing. Yeah, the end of the world apparently can't stop Loot Crates from coming to my doorstep. And I'm going to continue to open them up and hopefully not be too disappointed in them. I feel like they've started to get a little bit better, but we'll see how it goes. So I honestly don't know too much about this Loot Crate. I wasn't informed that it was gonna arrive. If I go online to look at what's in the Loot Crate, like what the theme is and stuff, it doesn't even say I'm supposed to get one. But this showed up in my Amazon locker yesterday. I guess it's time to see what's in it. Oh. Apparently the theme is Toon. I mean, I wouldn't know because nothing told me what's what. But as always, we do have a shirt. I'm not entirely sure what the things in this box are. I don't know what the properties are, so we're gonna find out. This apparently is Rick and Morty, and I can tell that because it says it right there. It's gray. It says Dimension C137. That's and at the bottom there's a picture of Rick and or Morty. Actually, both. In case you weren't entirely sure. So I guess we'll go ahead and try this on to see what I feel about it. Ooh. Oh. Okay. It's probably my least favorite color for a shirt to be heather gray. It's just I don't think heather gray looks good on anybody, but especially not me. Kind of just makes me feel like I've given up on life. Like I'm just gonna sit around my house wearing sweatpants and watching Netflix. Like there's some sort of virus out there where you really aren't supposed to leave your house, and that's just all anyone expects. Oh, that is what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Oh, I get it. It makes sense. Anyways, this is Rick and Morty. You can't super tell until at the bottom up here it says there's a little picture of Rick and Morty down here, and then I suppose it has references. Full disclosure, I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Rick and Morty. It was around there that its popularity kind of peaked or spiked all the way up to the top, and I only kind of liked it until then, but it was that stupid goddamn Szechuan sauce thing that was just an embarrassment to like anything nerdy. On my previous unboxing, I said that I didn't like Whovians, fans of Doctor Who. I think fans of Rick and Morty are the absolute worst. Not only are they obnoxious about it, but they think they're better than you because they like it. And you probably don't like it because you don't get it. Which, no. It's not that smart. It's not that funny. Calm the F down. It's not that great. But if you like it, that's fine. It's just not, I just don't like it. I mean, it's not I don't like it. I just don't like it as much as other people do, and it makes me like it less because I feel like they like it enough for more than just themselves. The shirt's fine, to be honest. It's probably not going to make it into my regular rotation. In fact, over the last couple of days, my wife and I cleaned out my closet of all these excess shirts I've gotten from Loot Crate and all the different crates that I'm never ever going to wear again. Either they're too small or I didn't really like them in the first place, but I put them in there anyway. This shirt's probably going to get donated. Next, we have an Adult Swim blind box. This looks like it could be, it's Kid Robot. It's got stuff on here from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. It's got stuff on here from Rick and Morty. It's got stuff on here from the Venture Brothers. So we'll see what I get. I used to watch Adult Swim like way back in the day. Like I'm talking like early days of Adult Swim, like when it first started. And then all those little bumpers and like bloopers were not bloopers, but the little bumpers where it's like, no swimming in the pool. Adults only, like there was actual pool theme, like what it was supposed to be for. That's the Adult Swim that I watched. Back when the lineup was like anime and home movies. I think it was before even Family Guy was on there. I don't think Family Guy, but it was the Brack Show and C-Lab 2021. But back when C-Lab 2021 was good. And I feel like I'm doing one of those like get off my lawn things, but that did not work. There we go. I'll pop that open here. What do we got? I have absolutely I have no idea. I've never. Y'all let you guys, you can tell me what this is in the downstairs area. Let's see, is it on the side? It's Samurai Jack. It's from Samurai Jack. If it's from the new season of Samurai Jack, I haven't seen that. So that's why. But it's from an old, it is Samurai Jack. I get it. Like, it looks like Samurai Jack. Here we go. It looks like you should have stuff. So let me go at least put this together. So there we have Samurai Jack in all of his Samurai Jackness. It's not really Samurai Jack. It looks like he's dressed as something. I mean, the face definitely looks like Samurai Jack's face, but that's not what I'm used to Samurai Jack wearing, I guess I'm trying to say. But it's 2 out of 24, so it's not super uncommon. Not like the last time I did one of these where I got one that's worth like $70. Moving on, I have this nondescript box. It's a mug, it looks like. Oh, world's best takeover, property of Acme Labs. It's a Pinky and the Brain mug. Now, I absolutely love Pinky and the Brain. I mean, I grew up watching the Animaniacs pretty religiously. I watched Pinky and the Brain when it got their own show, and then, like everyone else, I stopped watching when it turned into Pinky and the Brain and Elmira, because that was a weird decision. I forgot to do the pin here. This is the pin. It's a little mallet because the theme, I guess, is tuning, like tune in, or maybe like it's a verb, like, hey, I'm just tuning over here. I've got no idea. The logo, look at this. The logo to me, that looks like Ninja Turtles. It's not. There's no Ninja Turtles anywhere in here, but that's just what I get. I'm a little disappointed now, to be honest with you. And then lastly, and definitely not leastly, we have this Samurai Jack animation cell replica. It's not a real animation cell. Known for its distinct and abstract art style, Samurai Jack premiered on Cartoon Network in 2001. The show chronicled a samurai's attempt to return home after being flung into a dystopian future by a shapeshifting demon named Aku. Armed with his magic katana, Samurai Jack faces off against his evil nemesis on this epic piece of cartoon history. I like it. It's it's just weird they just put it in a plastic bag. Like, this is just a Ziploc freezer bag. Put my leftovers in this afterwards. So, I mean, it is a cell. Like, you could take it off this little plastic piece, but I know that's not how animation cells work. Usually an animation cell won't have two characters on it like this. It'll just have like an arm or a leg or a body without an arm and a leg, because that's how you animate things. But I appreciate what they're trying to do. I like that it has the background. I might try to get this framed. I really do like Samurai Jack. It was a cool show. It was done by Genndy Tartakovsky, and he's done a couple different things. He has a show called Primal right now, which is actually pretty good. It's very violent. But his art style has always been very unique, very interesting. So what I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to think about what I feel about this crate and come back at you with my definitive opinion that's not definitive at all. Okay, so coming back at you with my score. If you're not aware of how this works, there are 4 items in this box and a theme / a pin. And each one is worth up to 1 point or less than that. And then, I just kind of go through here. So starting off with the shirt, like I said, I'm probably not ever going to wear this shirt. I don't like the color. Rick and Morty isn't my favorite cartoon, so I'm going to give it a 0.25. I'm sure there are people out there that will score it a lot better than I did. I'm sure someone out there absolutely loves this shirt. That's cool, but that person is not me. The Samurai Jack vinyl, I'll give it a half point. It's not the Samurai Jack I like. Like, looking at all the different things you can get on here, I would have much rather had a bunch of these. I don't know why they gave Frylock feet. That's kind of weird. Here's the other side there so you can see it. There's definitely a couple, like, I would have loved to have gotten the robot chicken. Like, a lot of these would have been pretty cool. I think the Samurai Jack one is probably the one that I connected to the least, even though it's the one that, I actually have watched probably the most of, is Samurai Jack, at least the original series. And again, I don't really recognize this little outfit that he wears. I might be wrong. And you're probably going to correct me down in the downstairs area. Next, we have the Pinky and the Brain mug. I mean, it's a mug. The bottom just says China. Not like made in China, but it's just China. Pinky and the Brain's a fantastic cartoon. It's a big part of my childhood. And as an adult, I occasionally drink things out of mugs. So I like it. I'll give it the full point. The animation cell, I mean, like I said, I do like Samurai Jack, and that right there is classic Samurai Jack. So yeah, I'll give that the full point as well. I really do like that. And then lastly, the theme. The theme is Toon. So cartoons, obviously. These are the cartoons it was pretty much exclusively Cartoon Network. So it's weird to me. I mean, this isn't though. I don't think Pinky and the Brain was ever on Cartoon Network. But this is, and this is. But I feel like everything kind of fits the theme. Cartoon, cartoon, cartoon. Yeah, that's super easy. You had to really work hard to mess that one up. It's the pin here. The pin, I'm not super into. It's just a cartoon hand with a mallet. Sure, I guess. I'm going to give it a 0.5, a half a point for that, just because. Just how I'm feeling about it. And if I'm doing my math right, I think that gives us a 3.25 out of 5. So not the worst box, but not the best. And like I said, I'm sure there are people out there that would have scored it a lot higher because of the shirt. In fact, you might like the whole box just because of the shirt. It's just not something I'm feeling. But you might hate the mug. You might have gotten something in here you don't like. That's kind of how this works. Not everyone's going to get the same thing. So, and some people like some things more. You might score this higher, you might even score it lower. But that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for getting this far. Like, share, subscribe. I'd love to take a moment and thank these people here for supporting me on Patreon at a level of unboxings or higher. Thanks everyone. You are the reason that I mostly put these out in a timely manner. Although, right now, I have a lot of free time on my hands. It's kind of nice. If Patreon is not your thing, down in the downstairs area, there's a couple different ways that you can help me out that are all free, up to and including liking, sharing, subscribing. All that stuff goes a long way, and it really does help out the channel, and I thank you a lot for doing it. Other than that, that's it. Thanks for watching, thanks for getting this far, and I'll see you later. Bye.